Brett Poligrasa here over from Classic Corner Garage, giving you an overview of how the 56 works, what the switches do, and how to get the car operating. Basically, you're going to get in the car. You're not going to use this key switch right here. It's just there for looks. You are going to use this control panel up here. It's going to control the car, the switches, the fuel pump, electric fans, lighting, illumination, everything else. To get the car started, you're going to go ahead and you're going to switch the ignition switch on. You're going to put the fuel pump number 1 on, and then you're going to hear the fuel pump come on, and this is your start switch right here. You're going to start. You're going to get a start, ignition. These are your electric fans right here. You're going to go ahead and press those on as well. You don't have to use them right away, but once the car starts heating up, you will want to put them down. Just pay attention to your heat. Car usually runs about 180, 190. Up here you have fuel pump number 2. You're not going to use this switch, but you do have a water pump switch right here. That's a purge valve for your nitrous. If you look at the nitrous switches right there, if you press that really quick, that's going to go ahead and purge and let you know that you do have nitrous in your lines. Next you have your lights. This is just illumination lights. You put the switch on. Right above me, you're going to have 2 lights. You see these? Just for fun, just for driving at night, if you want to kind of look like Oklahoma street outlaws or whatnot, but other than that, it's not a big deal. Volts run at 13, you got your water will come to 180, your fuel pressure runs between 25 and 75 depending on where you're at in RPMs, and this is your fuel pressure gauge. There's no fuel level gauge, there's a fuel pressure gauge. So if you know there's no fuel pressure in the car, then you're out of fuel. It's something you want to check frequently because this vehicle does not get the best fuel economy. This is going to be your shifter lever down here. It is a 4-speed automatic 700 R4. This button you'll notice is your line lock. If you go ahead and apply a couple pushes of pressure to the pedal and you put the line lock on, you'll see this light comes on. What that does is it locks up the front wheels. When the front wheels are locked up, it gives you the advantage to kind of skate your car up, to raise up the RPMs of your motor without leaving the starting line or the, it's just for racing. It's just another thing that it's an alternative to a trans brake. Up here you have your nitrous button. Now, you will need to turn your nitrous on by running your bottles counterclockwise, opening the valves, check your purge button, make sure there's nitrous in the lines, and then you have this button. This is what ignites your nitrous. Now the nitrous will not run unless you're full throttle in the pedal. I would suggest toying around with it first before you start getting into it. Once you're full throttle and you press that button, you're all nitrous in the motor, you're going. So be careful and Godspeed on that one. Let's take the car for a drive and I'll go ahead and just talk you through it. Apply the foot to the pedal, bring it down into drive, and we can go ahead and launch. We have a big stall converter, so we're going to start going. So what that does is it kind of inherits some of the shifts. It's just a little bit smoother, where if you had a lower stall converter, you might feel the shifts shifting a little tighter. We're just going to go across the street right here. I'm going to show you something else. Up is to open, down is to close. You can see. Get some thumbs up. Blinkers work, we're using our blinkers. Car gets a lot of attention. Back to the shop, and I'm going to go ahead and take you around the car, part 2.